In 1914, the world changed forever. Empires clashed, millions died, and a single gunshot started a chain reaction that set the entire planet on fire. This is the complete story of World War I told simply, powerfully. And in one video, it was called The War to End All Wars. But what really caused it? How did it drag in over 30 countries? And why did it shape everything from World War II to the world we live in today? Stay tuned because this story is more shocking than any movie you've ever seen. Our story begins in June 1914. Europe was a powder keg full of rivalries, alliances, and dangerous pride. Then, in Sarajevo, a young man named Gavrilo Princip assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. One gunshot, and suddenly, a continent exploded. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia. Russia defended Serbia. Germany backed Austria-Hungary. France and Britain stood by Russia. In just days, the world's biggest powers were at war. Germany launched a massive attack through Belgium to crush France, but that move pulled Britain into the fight. Soon, Europe was divided. The Allies, Britain, France, Russia, and later, the US versus the Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. This was no quick battle. It became a nightmare. Soldiers lived and died in trenches, endless lines of mud, blood, and fear. They faced machine guns, poison gas, and tanks for the first time in history. Weeks of fighting gained just a few meters of land. Over 16 million people would die, soldiers and civilians alike. The sky was filled with new horrors, airplanes dropping bombs and deadly gas spreading silently through the air. By 1917, everything was collapsing. Russia left the war after a revolution. But then the United States joined in, bringing fresh troops and power to the Allies. Germany made one last desperate push, but the Allies pushed back harder. And finally, on November 11th, 1918, Germany surrendered. The Great War was over. But the peace that followed would create new storms. The Treaty of Versailles punished Germany harshly, huge deaths, lost land, and deep humiliation. But instead of lasting peace, it planted the seeds for something even worse. World War II. Empires crumbled. Millions were gone. The world had seen how powerful and how deadly human progress could be. The war ended, but the echoes of 1914 still shape our lives today. World War I changed everything from borders and technology to the way we think about life and war itself. If you've learned something new today, tell me this in the comments. Which moment from World War I shocked you the most?